Well, returning to the scandals that engulf the Obama administration, my next guest says the Susan Rice appointment is a slap in the face. She believes it was done to distract from the various scandals that are boiling around President Obama. Joining us now, best-selling author, syndicated conservative columnist Ann Coulter. Ann, great to have you with us. You think there was politics in the appointment of Rice and power?
Yes, it reminds me of the Clinton era when he'd distract from one scandal by starting a new one. I mean, what are Republicans supposed to do with this? Susan Rice was all over the TV, lying about the video being the cause of that attack on our ambassador and the death of 4 Americans in Benghazi. Over and over again, she was promoting what we now know to be an absolute lie. Of course Republicans are going to complain about this. I mean, it's like dangling, a sardine in front of a cat. So just now, you and I have already wasted 60 seconds on this rather than amnesty, rather than the IRS scandals, rather than Eric Coulter spying on journalists.
Let's turn to, first, the Internal Revenue Service, that scandal, and the prosecutions. You just heard Jay Sekulow. He's going after the IRS to find relief for his clients who've been the victims of egregious abuse of power. When we look at all of these scandals that are boiling around the president right now, I think the Republicans have to get some considerable credit. They have, and their leadership, because they have maintained focus here and constraint.
Yes.
And I think they're doing very well to this point, don't you?
I absolutely agree. And it's funny if you watch, some of the Obama networks, they keep complaining that, Republicans say that Obama's behind this IRS scandal. Name the Republican who said that. They say they want to find out. We need to investigate that. There are some facts we do know, and they're pretty devastating facts. Beyond the line dancing. The hearing yesterday, I think, was very powerful for the donor lists of a pro-marriage group being released directly to their political opponents with the IRS internal stamp on it. That then gets published, and the pro-marriage groups, their donors get
right.
harassed.
Okay.
You have a pro-life group being told, where all of its members have to pledge under penalty of perjury that they will not pray outside a Planned Parenthood facility. I mean, it's really outrageous harassment.
And the outrages continue, including the fact that the Attorney General refused to meet with the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Bob Goodlatte, who demanded answers on the Holder scandals. They're plural, by the way. And now he has to, he and his committee will decide whether this Attorney General committed perjury. As I listened to the statement that Holder made, I can't even imagine how you could doubt in any fuzzy way that he contradicted and contravened himself.
It seems like it. I don't have a strong opinion on that. My main point with the Holder and the tapping of journalists' phone lines, both the AP and Fox News, James Rosen's parents, is that the national security justification is a fraud. That seems to be the linchpin of the whole story. I mean, if James Rosen or any other journalist were trying to pressure a member of the State Department to release serious, sensitive national security information, fine, have at it. Listen to their phones. Right-wingers are the ones who do care about national security.
I think it's more fundamental, Ann. I truly believe that Holder, the judge who signed off on that subpoena, the FBI agent who attested to probable cause, I think that they could face significant consequences because it was preposterous what they said and accepted as fact. And we got about 15 seconds here. I know that you've been very concerned about the Gang of 8 and the what you call the amnesty that's being proposed. Do you think it will pass?
Right now, it is on a freight train to pass, and all of these statements in the media by, for example, Rubio saying, he might not vote for it. This is to fool the American people, keep them docile and unalarmed. The way amnesty was stopped last time was when Americans called and complained. That's not happening this time because talk radio hosts and all of the media is, don't worry, it's not going to pass anyway. Right now, it's going to pass.
Ann Coulter, always good to have you with us. All the best.
Thank you.